Hey Collective, I hope you've been looking good, feeling good, smelling good, eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts, having a good time, sharing good energy with good people, in good places, doing good things. Oh, the download I got is there's a rat in the building, in the house. There's a rat. This rat has been seen. Whomever this rat is, like, people don't know who the rat is, but what has occurred, like, they've seen the rat, they've talked to the rat, they've given up the rat all the tea, and now this rat is like fat and full with all the information, and they're look, they're steadily moving right towards going and telling, or like there's this energy of this rat chewing a hole in the wall to get to the next spot. Look, chewing a hole in the wall. Yeah. All right. Said I was going to just take them out how they came out. Ooh. So what I'm understanding is, like, whatever information this rat got, like, initially they only had a couple pieces of it. They only had a few pieces of information. Then they went and got the whole rest of the pie. And that's what's going to bring in this energy of, like, people are going to be suspended in midair. Like, there's no way for them. They're not going to be grounded. Like, everything is going to just, kind of explode around them, for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's fitting to be. There's something here to do with, like, this money that was supposed to be stacking up. There's something to do with some money that was supposed to be stacking up. It's like it's coming up short. Ooh, it's coming up short. Yeah, look at that. 10 of Swords. It's coming up short. Whatever they were supposed to be, like, whomever this rat talked to, this person gave them the information. Oh, okay. Whoever this rat went and talked to, they gave them, like, all the rest of the tea, all the rest of the information on where this money came up missing from. Because this is the reward that they were thinking they were having, right? And then the Tower comes out right after that. Like, loss, disruption. So some money is getting released to somebody, because that's also a part of the Tower energy. Yeah. I gotta find out more about this Hermit. Huh. Or maybe that's why the rat went and kind of, like, went over to go see what else was happening, so they could kind of get more info. Like, so they could become more conscious as to what was taking place right here. Like, how these people were actually supposed to be stacking up this money. Yeah. So that they could know how to, whatever they're doing, so that they could know how to, so that they could know how to, wow, how to stop it. Yeah, that, it's changing from that to this, right? Huh. It's like someone even was told about this, because that's a TV and nobody's in there, right? But you can clearly see the TV in there. Somebody was told this. Oh, wow. Somebody was told that this was like, there was a forewarning. Somebody was told this vision ahead of time. Someone was told that the cycle would change. Someone was told that, you know, this wouldn't go the right way, right? They knew about the ups and downs. I'm getting that from here, right? They knew about the ups and downs. Oh, that would precede this Ten of Swords. So they knew, they were, whomever this rat got the information from, the rat told them everything. Like whatever information the rat got, it's the whole damn pizza. It's the missing slice and the whole damn pizza. Because the rat told, whatever the rat found out, because the rat told, I keep saying that, the rat's already told. So this is something that happened real recently. So the rat also told them that about the ups and downs, like that they knew that this was coming in, that this tower was coming. Because this ride, if you go on this ride, you do go up and down on it. But someone was already told that. Yeah, someone was already told that. Like, if you get into this phase, 606, if you get into this phase where you're seeing like things are telling you to stop, slow down, right? Don't do this, don't do that. Know that this is what's coming after that. But in reality, it's like they're in this Five of Swords. This is what's headed towards them now. What I'm understanding is like a complete end. Like first they were feeling adversity, right? That's that Five of Swords. But with this completing cycle, whatever this rat found out, with that cycle completing, it's like doubled up karma. Oh, crap. Doubled up karma. Oh, my gosh. It's like double the devil energy. Double this, like, so many things that they can't obtain. So many things that are going to be put in front of them, right? That they just can't have. No food, no sweets, no drinking with friends, no being able to talk on the phone, no being able to go, somebody going to jail, no being able to see any feminines or masculines, like no ability to connect with anybody, feeling like they're in hot water. Oh, goodness. Not being able to see themselves clearly. Ooh, and what I'm understanding is like this is forever theirs. Like this is forever theirs. Maybe this has happened in 7 to 15 days. 7, 15, 21. Huh. Whatever this is though, is like it's hitting different sections too. It's hitting different in different ways too, is what I'm understanding. Like it's not just the money. It's also like somebody might get like approached by like a group of people that just come up and rob them and beat them senseless. Like that's what I'm seeing right here. I'm seeing that in this Ten of Swords. A group of people just come up towards them and rob them. What I'm hearing, they don't have anything, but they're going to get beat up brutally. That's just what, listen, I'm just telling you what I see. Oh. What I'm understanding is that's because they were trying to go against some type of connection, relationship, two people uniting, two people exploring their sexual passion for one another. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. They tried to go against that. Yeah, they tried to go against this union. So they've been stopped. Like this Ten of Swords, again, suspended in midair. Like they don't have a way out except to jump in the water. And the water is going to cleanse them. And they don't want that. I just heard they can't be cleansed. They can't jump out. There's no actual door on this thing here. Ooh, yeah. There's no actual door for them. Like that, like anything, there's like, they've emptied out every spell in the book. They've emptied out every point of access. They've emptied out every, because all of these windows are empty, right? It's like they can't even breathe. Like they barely getting any air. I'm understanding this tower is going to, I heard burn, but this tower is going to burn or bring the heat on them until summertime. Ooh, sheesh. Until summertime. They were trying to scatter like roaches, but essentially once that rat comes out, they get eaten up, right? Isn't that what happens? Oh, the devil is eating them up. The devil is having their feast. Okay, I want to make it clear. Number one, watch my videos in 2 times the speed, because you'll still get the same information. It'll just go a little faster for you. But nonetheless, I did a reading where it said they didn't know that you were the devil's handicapped. So the advantage the devil had over them was that the devil already knew who God's chosen ones were, right? The devil already knew who God said, you can't put your hands on this person. You can't touch this person. You can't do this. You can't do that. They made their own decision to present this person, the collective, a chosen one, someone protected. They made their own decision to present this offer. Of course, the devil's going to take it if he knows, you got 5 people going against him. Okay. Now you got 30. Okay. Now you just adding up the wreckage for the devil. Like, real talk. It's like you just adding up. They didn't know the whole time. They was just window shopping at whatever they thought they were going to get. They were just window shopping. They just standing outside taking pictures of what they thought they were going to achieve, what they thought they were going to have. Whomever this couple is. There was someone there that got on board with them. Then they probably got a friend or two. Someone didn't want to be involved whatsoever. And there's some feminine energy that was involved that's trying to run off. Yeah. Like they lost their footing, right? This is giving like shoes hanging from a phone cord. If y'all know what that means. If you don't, okay, Google. Yeah, because it's like taking out the trash, cleaning it all up. It's explain to me how a balloon is in the trash, but it's still floating. Like maybe that's something that represents you, like you're clean and you floated away from all this trash, all these trashy people. And this credit card is upside down, or maybe that's even a bus pass, but it don't look like it's, look, they can't even get out of this, is what I'm understanding. Okay, so real quick, back to this. You are the devil's handicap. You're the devil's handicap because it's like the more people that they got to go in with this and make this pact and like, okay, we got 5. Okay, was that 5 people initially? Oh, okay, it is still back out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Because whoever this is wasn't sure about it from the gate. Yeah. What I'm understanding is whoever this is determined that they felt like I could do better than this. Like I can do better than this. That's the energy I'm getting. They saw themselves as being more valuable. Like, you know what? I don't want to end up playing myself because there's nobody in here, right? I don't want to end up playing myself. I'm gonna go ahead and that might be the rat. That might be the rat right there. Oh yeah, that might be the rat. I cannot make this up. So what I'm understanding is when they got to 13 people, right? They had these 5. Then they got, 8 more people. Look at me doing math. 8 more people to get in on it, right? And that's when they were able to change something about like what they were doing. Like it revved it up, right? But again, it went from 7 of Pentacles to 8 of Pentacles, but that piece of pizza was on the floor. So what I'm understanding is that rat was still involved, but they already had turned their back on what they were doing. And the feminine energy that's running, it's only because she's already been in this tower for some time. 9 months maybe, or when this person was pregnant. So whomever was pregnant that was involved in this, they've been on this run. They've been on this, like, trying to get out of this. Trying to find a new, way to level up is what I'm understanding. But it's got this moon energy in the back. Like it was an illusion from the first place. So whoever that is that was pregnant, they were in that illusion. So they kept upping the ante with the devil. Yeah, we got, bringing more people in, giving them slices, but not giving them the whole, like, understanding. Because This pizza has no pepperoni on it. So they weren't giving everybody, the new people. So the first 13 people is what I'm understanding. The first 13 people that got involved knew the truth. The first 13 people that got involved knew the truth. Okay. Once they got to that seventh person, yeah, because 7 and 6 is 13. So once they got to that seventh person, they started making an agreement. Like, okay, when we bring in this eighth person, we're going to stop when we get to 13. Like when we can see some changes are being made. Like when we can see, that we've got the collective where we want them, or there's enough betrayal and things happening and that's changing, when we've isolated them enough, that's when we'll start switching it up and switching the narrative. Because so the first 13 people knew it was a sham. The first 13 people knew it was a sham. Dang. Okay. What I'm seeing right here too is once they got to the 18th person, that's when they started living in an illusion. They were stuck in this illusion. Like that everything would be sweet. That's what I'm seeing here from this ice cream place. Like that's when they got stuck in this illusion. They started, seeing themselves differently, dressing themselves up, because they all knew they were going against someone, going against the collective, and that it was wrong. It was not warranted. It was never served a purpose other than their own desire to do a destiny swap or something like that. Or put you in spiritual jail or something like that, spiritual prison or something like have you, off yourself or something like that. But what I'm understanding, whoever this is that was taking the picture, whoever was the first person that this couple brought on to do this person, there's something about their emotions. Yep. Their emotions wavering. Yep. Because of whatever happened, this person knew. They're the one taking the picture. So they already knew it was fake, right? They were the first person that came on board with the fake shit. This person actually had an affinity for this Queen of Cups that they were doing this on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I told you. 18. Is it just a coinkydink that there's 18? Well, there's a reading that I did about a whale and some elephants. Maybe I should go back and dig into that. Maybe there's a Cancer involved. There's something here about a shark. Ooh. What I'm seeing here is these are the death spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I'm understanding is by the time they did the third death spell, they already knew it wasn't going to work out. But they just were okay, let's just keep doing it. So that's why there's this blob, right? There's 3 obvious creatures. Then there's this blob. Then there's these 2, look kind of like octopus spiders energy. Maybe that's when they started to work towards attacking you on all areas in addition to whatever death spells that they were doing. Okay. So using different means, like an octopus using 8 different spells at once in combination with death spells. So some people sacrifice their children in this. Look, there are 2 I didn't even realize those were kids at first. There are 2 children there, right? This may also be a child, but what I'm understanding is this child is protected. So if this child is a child that belongs to the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups that are represented here, but this is literally a King of Cups in reverse. They only show up like this because their energy is trying to, they have this, wishy-washy. 1 minute they love you, next minute they hate you kind of thing. There's another child that was sacrificed as well. That child is whatever's happening with this child is going to be taken away from the parent. It's going to go to somebody Maybe that's even of a different race. Like this person's child is going to go into foster care or something. I did a reading about that too. This is another child. Whoever this child is closely connected with this Queen of Cups. Okay. So that child won't be bothered. As well as this child just looks like they're just too aware. Like they're too, like the way the child is dancing and no one else in here is dancing, right? So that's a really high vibrational child. This child gets messages. But anyway, so whoever this is that's right here taking this picture, this is the King of Cups in reverse. But they had affinity towards this Queen of Cups. And they knew that this Queen of Cups was set out for justice because they were the ones aware, right? Those were the first people aware that this was all just an illusion, right? They were in the know from the gate because they were made to be basically to say the opposite of what really took place. That was the illusion, right? They knew that justice would be received. They were just hoping. Like it's, again, this person is very emotionally unstable. 1 minute they in on it, next minute they don't want to be. 1 minute they in, next minute they on it, next minute they ain't. This person is very mentally unstable. Like think about a King of Cups in reverse. A King of Cups in reverse is very like, they're not, how do I explain it? They don't, like when they see the feelings, the deep feelings that they need to acknowledge, they go back into this illusion of feeling like they were right. It's like, oh, well, I cheated on this person because, it's just like that guy who, the couple, that couple, I don't know if they wouldn't call them Instagram, but the influencer couple who's split is taking everybody by storm. Like you couldn't see that coming. But anyway, that's just me. But it's like now he's blaming, like, it's that type of person. Oh, well, this person just finds a way to blame everybody because right now this person is blaming these people, right? They never blame themselves. Anytime they sit in an emotion that's actually a King of Cups in the upright is when they're, trying to get justice with this Queen of Cups emotions. And it never works. And that's why this person is so emotionally unstable. It's like this person drowns out their emotions, whether they're good or bad. It doesn't even matter. This person is just weird, right? They don't have any emotional stability. Like they probably need to seek a psychotherapist. I'm being specific because, the longer it lingers. But this is the type of person, like they'll continue out throughout life. They'll never get, that through their head kind of energy. Even once they see like this Queen of Cups that they knew was going to have justice in their true Empress energy, with what I'm understanding is whoever it is that was in this King of Wands, so this person that walked away but also kept an eye on things, they were staying around so that they could help to complete whatever they needed to complete and bring balance, and end this. Like this, the wrath. So where were we at? We were talking about the octopus, the eight. So they were doing that, right? So it's like where the frog's legs and the bat's wings didn't work, right? That's this death spell. Then they started to do other little spells that they thought would, would be able to take this person down. Like put this Queen of Cups, take it how it resonates. But they thought that this would be a way of like getting you emotionally off balance, right? No. Keeping you from being able to handle your responsibilities. It would burden you with so many responsibilities because essentially they were trying to bring you this Ten of Swords that they now have. Okay. And that was just like mental things, right? It was like mental defeat, allowing yourself to embrace the stinking thinking when you're seeing everything go wrong around you. They probably even at that point, it started to expose themselves so that you could know, but that was a part of that isolation, right? But they wanted you to know in a certain way, like that they were defeating you. They wanted you to feel like they were defeating you, that you had lost everything, that you were in crisis, and yada, 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 right? So that's why they're in that Ten of Swords now. But this is what's coming next, that Ten of Wands, like that. Ooh-wee. they're going to be burdened by all their responsibilities. Like mentally, they're not, mentally, they're not able to kind of like figure it out, right? Whatever defeat they've encountered, which is probably just like you defeating them. But, oh, yep. That mental defeat, like they wanted you to feel isolated and depressed and, you know, defeated, and then like you were in a crisis. And then when that didn't work through those death spells, right? They determined that at that point, they wanted to change it around and make you feel burdened by the responsibility because you had found, you know, you had found out who it was, what they were doing, and so on and so forth. Yeah, you started to defend yourself. Like that's when you started to realize like who was coming into your energy, right? Because it should be empty like this in your place but you found out who it was kind of trying to peer over you and watch over you. But they already knew this. That's that television again. Okay. Let me get a different deck. Let's look at this Hermit Ten of Swords. Hermit Ten of Swords. Ooh, wow. Yeah. It's like they couldn't create that change for you. They could not put an end to, they couldn't put an end to whatever it was that they were trying to do. They couldn't put it into you, basically. Like they couldn't put it into you getting your divine guidance. All right, yeah, like they couldn't stop the communication. They couldn't stop your good news from coming in. It's like you were even getting like little side deals, you know, because people love you. You know what I mean? People want to work with you, right? And so it's like they didn't see it, but they kept trying to, like, basically it's like you might have gotten into, you know, a connection, a partnership, and I'm not talking about necessarily romantic or whatever, but they may have, you know, tried to do that too, or, you know, successfully have done that. But it was like, what is it called? Rejection is God's redirection. So it's like it didn't really stop anything, right? It didn't stop the thing or the person that you should be with, or the person that you most wanted to be with. But essentially you started getting these little deals, and they didn't see that. And even when they did, if they did, it's like, even if they got other people to be in this, like to stop working with you or stop bringing you, you know, deals and good news and opportunities or whatever, essentially, yeah, they may have been able to do that for a period of time, it seems like. But what I'm understanding is like, it's this hangman for them. Yeah, they can't get that cycle back. They cannot bring this cycle back of like whatever was done before this rat came in and started getting all the deets. They can't bring that cycle back. That's just done and gone. Like that cycle's gone. Maybe this was going on for 3 years. Maybe it's going on for 5 years, you know. Maybe they thought they was like, essentially, if they were able to bring it into that 6th year, I don't know, but they can't get that to go on anymore. They can't bring that cycle back. That's why they're suspended in air. Listen, you are the devil's handicap. The devil knew that if they had set their sights on you, that they wouldn't be able to achieve this. And like I said, the more people they brought on, okay, we got us 3, let's do this. And then, okay, we got 5 now. Okay, let's get 8. Okay, now we got 13 more people. Okay, now we got 1,300 people. Okay, now we got 13,000 people. Okay. The devil just adding up, cha-ching, cha-ching. That's what it sounds like to the devil. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Like I get to put all of these, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get to put all of these people down. And again, whoever this is right here wearing the diaper, this looks like a diaper on this. That's that person with the camera. That's that person who's like it's an empty vessel. I cannot make it up. That person is an empty vessel. Through and through. Nothing there. Yep. And when they got stopped from being able to repeat that cycle and like bring back that, you know, they couldn't penetrate this Nine of Pentacles energy. They could not penetrate your discipline, your self-reliance, your refinement of yourself. They couldn't penetrate. They couldn't bring back that cycle of making you feel like I'm not going to, you know, of anxiety, despair. I'm, you know, suffering all of these crises. I'm burdened by my responsibilities. When they could not bring that energy back in, that's when the lovers connected the deepest. Like at first it was surface level, but then that's when it went down beneath the surface and started to grow legs, is what I'm understanding. Yeah. Because they started feeling more burdens on themselves. How many heads is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, and what I understand is like, it's these two here, right? That's that couple from that first picture. This head that's forwards facing like that, this is that person that's in the demonic energy wearing the diaper. That's this person. They just keep looking this way, right? Then it was like other people kind of seeing what was going on. One of the individuals in the couple was seeing stuff happen, but then, you know, I mean, I'm understanding like they're attached to each other. They're all attached to one another. But this person here was that one, that's that rat. This person is on the other side of everything, seeing it. This person is on the other side of this Ten of Wands. You see that? This person is on that other side of that Ten of Wands. I'm hearing like leaves are falling off. People are falling off. Ooh. This might even have been like some type of voodoo doll or something that they used. That's this person's voodoo doll. Like that's this person, whoever this is that's facing forward. This person doesn't even see this coming. Again, that person is lost into Lululand. Like this person thinks they'll never be stopped. It goes in one ear and out the other. This may be somebody who presents themselves as a Queen of Wands energy, like they're confident and, you know, focused and has a zest for life, but it's like, it's not a good life. Yeah. The only time they see a good life is like when they're focused on trying to get the collective back. Okay. Cannot make this up. What's this mean, guys? Anybody know? That cycle was completed already for the Empress. I cannot make it up. I couldn't make it up if I tried. I already said that. Like, that cycle's over. They can't bring that back. There's no way to do it. They did everything they could. There's no way to bring that cycle back. There's no way to bring that cycle back. Now they got to fight against these things that they created on their own. These things that are unknown to them, that they didn't see coming, but they were told it would. Dang. Look, yo, somebody's leg is broken. Somebody's leg is broken. Because this is going right, this wand is going right into this person's leg. All the rest of them are here on the ground. Like I told you, somebody don't have a leg to stand on. That's probably Diaper Dude. I'm going to call him Diaper Dude. AKA Dookie Dick. Yep. Okay, I'm going to leave this out here. 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands. That's where they at right now. Ooh. This one just flew out at me and the whole deck was upside down, but this one came out upright. That's wild. So yeah, now they're in this confused energy because they can't figure out like who the rat is, nor do they have time to focus on that. Part of it has to do because they're still focused on like figuring out how you made this happen so fast for yourself. Look at this Empress. How did they get into this matriarch energy? How did they become, you know, the leader of their own family? Like we thought we stopped them from having that opportunity. Again, this is that smart ass child right here at the table with a book. That smart ass one that's dancing in the lobby and shit. This is the other one that stood close to the woman in the picture in that Queen of Cups. And this is that other one that I said, look, this one is smaller than this one. These are children, though. I just want to make that clear. Shabbat shalom. Look, this is the other one that's like getting guidance. It's like this one is what I'm understanding. These two have their books, right? These two have access to their Akashic records. This one is maybe trying to figure it out. They got to finish what's on their plates, even. But like, they didn't see how this person was creating that. Maybe it has something to do with the brooch on their shoulder. And the crown on their head. I'm just saying. And what they don't understand is like when they do mirror magic, it gives this person insight. This person sees everything that they do as far as any mirror magic. So that may have been what they like when they started getting more people on, when they realized like things looked like they were taking a turn for this person. Like when they got to this point, okay, they had already started this process of people doing mirror magic. Okay. Okay. I'm hearing this. This is something that maybe took place. This is something, I don't know if it's 7 months or 9 months ago, 7 years, 9 years ago, whatever it was. But whenever this happened, there's also something about like whomever this was that was pregnant in that 9th month. It was like right 2 months before that person gave birth or something like that. They started bumping up the mirror magic to try to make this person feel some kind of way. But they just couldn't understand. They couldn't understand, like, how is this person recovering? How does this person keep moving forward? And part of it was by sitting at that table with those children. Because again, 2 of them have their Akashic record books sitting right in front of them. They know what they're here to do. Wow. And it just moved swiftly. It just went right on through. Like once this person understood what their purpose was, there's something about something being revealed in the mirror too. Like it's not just the mirror magic, but it's like if this person takes time, maybe first thing in the morning, and they're still kind of like, you know how when you first wake up and you're still kind of groggy, that's when this person, this matriarch, the collective gets their insight. Like go into the bathroom first thing in the morning, or go into the mirror first thing in the morning, and they get visions, they get downloads. Wow. Wow. Okay. 8 is about change. Huh. Yeah. They didn't think that this information was going to be delivered from you to you. Like that's what they were thinking. They were thinking they could keep this information from you on like how to do this. So that's probably like the illusion that they set in. That's why they're suspended now. I'm hearing like in midair, going through these ups and downs of this tower. You move quickly into the Empress energy whenever you pulled this off. Whenever you did this, that could have even been in like July, August, September. Because that's out here. June, July, August, September. Because this is 6, 7, 8, 9. And what I'm hearing is like you did everything and like it wasn't in like a specific order. You were just managing it all as it came to you. Like swiftly, like taking whatever was delivered to you, whatever downloads you received, and you were feeding that information to your children or to the people that you work with. And that's when whatever information, because this is 9 of Pentacles, that's when that meal started getting cooked up. I did a reading about that, but that's when that meal that started getting cooked up by this, whomever the chef energy, but that's when this other energy that had already turned, like the rat, that's when the rat was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just sit here and think and focus on everything for a minute and try to figure everything out here while this chef is cooking up whatever they're cooking up. Like they knew what this chef was up to, but they were just sitting there thinking about like the best way for them to move forward with whatever they thought they should do, this rat energy, or just, let me go ahead and see what they're putting on the menu so I can know. Dang, that's the art of it all too. I cannot make it up. That was right behind this. Like that was the art of it. Dang. Because this person saw you like maybe even speaking your truth and explaining the reasons why. And that just made them more and more curious about like, okay, what is this person talking about? It's like you have receipts. Like you got stacks of receipts. Dang. It's like where they weren't meant to shatter you, shatter your mental, shatter your emotional, shatter you in all these ways. I don't even know how you did that, collective. Would you bang up all the shattered glass and make bricks out of it? And built yourself a home that's protected by these vines or whatever this is over here. But you did that shit. Yeah, that's what got them into is this Tower? Oh, wow. Whomever they put all of their trust into, this is the person that got this started. I'm understanding this might be that chef energy. This is the person who was cooking up all of these things in the first place. Again, that doesn't mean that anybody should be let free for going on board with it. Because look, there's those other people over there with them, right? This is that pregnant person who was running off right here. This is these other two masculines that were sitting. This is the one this person looks like their back is turned still. So that must be that person that was in that taking the picture. And this is the masculine counterpart to this feminine energy who's going under. This Tower is taking somebody out. Out. Okay? You hear me? Out. Completely out. Look, I wasn't even trying to bring up the success about it, but you know, you can't help but see it. Because the Empress can't help but be it. All right, let's see. Wow, success loves you. Am I supposed to get one more out of this deck? Wow. Yeah. So what's happened now is that other people facing these things, right? These wolves in sheep's clothing, these alligators sitting and waiting, right? People that don't think you know, and you know, whomever's facing this type of illusion, whoever's facing this, you are presenting the light for them to climb up that ladder. You're like a therapist energy. That's something they never saw coming. They didn't think that, or maybe they did know because they knew, like they knew you had this opportunity that was going to present itself. Maybe they just didn't believe. They got caught in their own illusion is what I'm hearing. They got caught in their own illusion, like what they started to believe their own lies. That's a sad crying shame. They started to believe their own lies. All right. Yeah. And essentially that put whomever followed them, let's say they went from 3 to 13,000, right? That's what got these dirt digging people that were always partying. So all of these people that they sent in like, watch the collective and do this and do that and do this and do this. That's what got them ignoring those people now. Oh, wow. So that's a huge part of the Tower too, is that nobody's involved in these scarcity tactics anymore. The people that were always partying with them, clarify. Oh yeah, they're dodging the bullets that these people are walking straight up to. Like essentially that's what it feels like. It's like the energy of coming towards you is essentially standing in a line of fire. Damn. Standing in a line of fire. I cannot make this up. I didn't expect for this to be this long, but it is what it is. Yep. A lot of that happened because these groups, like when these groups didn't see, oh, wow. Like it was a slow burn for these groups. Like with the partying and drinking and stuff, they didn't realize because they were waiting for this like payout that's not coming. So these groups were in this illusion and they were waiting for this payout that wasn't coming. What is this? They caught a thought. Whomever these people are, they caught a thought. Like it went on for so long. It was past due. And these people just kept being intoxicated, so to speak, by what they were telling them was going to come eventually and take care of all their problems. It's the moment when that bankruptcy hit, when they started getting all of this, and they knew at that point, like, this money was supposed to, they're like, oh, well, let's start a guard fight. Let's start an argument with these people, with the collective. Let's, see if we can change the collective into thinking that their ego is in their way, or, let's try to get the collective stuck in their ego. They kept hustling with that endeavor, with this girl fight energy, whatever. So it's something about when those past two things caught up with the current activity. Yep. So when somebody lost their car, so somebody's car got repoed. Yep, that somebody that was in this happiness hater energy that was still up with the scarcity tactics. So that person lost their car, Other people just like their bills. And then it's like if they're in these toxic cycles of drinking and partying, they're neglecting whatever responsibilities they had in their home. This all it was occurring when they were trying to see. That's the thing. It's like maybe 8 months went by before these people even realized, maybe anywhere from 8 months to 8 years went by, that these people weren't seeing like that this payout was not going to take place. Like this payout, whatever they said this payout was supposed to be. Maybe they got a little something to kind of put it off for a little while, but now these people are really haunted, like by all these memories, these flashbacks, trauma, side effects. They having side effects. I'm hearing from their addictions. Ooh, that's really tearing apart their ego, like what they thought they were doing, what they thought they were becoming. Wow. So side effects. One of the side effects is that they got hooked on your energy. So it's like they can't stop watching you. Even if they're not active because they got too many things going on in their life, they can't stop watching you. That's also this hooked energy from this hangman that's under there. They can't stop watching you. Yeah. Because they keep overthinking about how they were these happiness haters. Like they keep overthinking again. That's why this manifestation is coming in for you. Is because they're hooked on the thought. They're hooked on the idea. What is this? Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. Because I'm looking at these little things that's like they're hooked on. But again, it's like this is cotton. And you understand cotton is like, what did the commercial say? The fabric of our lives or something. So the fabric of their lives is coming apart. Like it's being separated. It's being hooked. Like the more they watch, the more they, look with envious eyes, the more of the fabric of their life gets taken and gets hooked to whatever this this tree can't continue to grow. It doesn't look like it's growing at all. It looks like it's a dead tree that's just like stuck in this water. And understand, when you overwater things, they die. You cannot they overwatered this. Ooh, I'm hearing like their family tree. Damn. So it's going all throughout their family. Oh, yeah, this broken energy, like this broke, I don't have any money energy is going all throughout their family. All right. What's this page of? Yeah. And so what's happening now is like somebody in this group, or maybe these group are just being told to like fake flex, or maybe that's what they're doing to people in the community that are outside of this group. Oh, you're also intimidating people. Like, we got enough money. You see what we did to the collective. We got enough money to take you down and blah, 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 blah. But that's fake. We got enough power. We got enough ammo. We got enough this. We got enough that. Ooh. I'm guessing there was somebody that they enlisted that was like married for money and was only dealing with people who have money and that was helping them and had connections or whatever. But that resource got played out too. And so did this energy of like them being able to steal your ideas and copy your work and duplicate and feed off of you. Oh, so they're telling these people that, yeah, we got somebody watching you. They're telling these people that. They're threatening people. Damn. People that ain't got nothing to do with this? Yeah. People that know these individuals to be spiritual haters. So they're threatening anybody that calls them like, call it what it is. What's that message I just got? Because I just saw something pop on my phone. It says, I caught a thought. So that's what the thought is that these people caught. They caught the thought that these people were spiritual haters. And so now they're threatening these people and telling these people that they have enough means to do this and to do that and do this and do that. But these people see, they're like, that's all they are is talk. Like that's all they are. That's all they are is talk. Is because now it's like, it's a memory. It's so far in the past. Like whatever things, it's like all flashbacks, because these people are stuck in this illusionary period trying to avoid whatever is happening in their home life. like they don't see you have any side effects of trauma at this point. So they know these people are like fake flexing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, fake flexing. Yeah, because they see you shining. They know that these people are just hunted by the way that you're like keeping it moving. Wow. All right. Oh, wait. Yep, this haunted is not coming off. Like they know that these people are just stuck in that memory of when they could do things, when they did have, you know, some finances, when they did have outside help, when they did have, you know. So they see them. They calling it like they see it. Look, they're calling it like they see it. They know these people are gambling. Like they can't. They're gambling now. They're like taking this risk because they're so addicted, but they're in debt, right? You're dedicated to your fortune. Their duty was to be in debt, is what I'm seeing. They were addicted to being of service and willingly going along with spreading this speculation or getting people to watch you. They really had a devotion. They were devoted to being risk takers. What I'm hearing is they risk their own. They risk their own gifts. They risk their own opportunities with this betrayal. Okay. What else here? Cannot make it up. Everybody else in the community, all the neighbors, whomever, even people on their team, anybody connected with them, anybody in society that was in cooperation with them are now like seeing these. I'm guessing the group is down to the last three is what I'm hearing, because this Empress energy. So it's back to the last three. So the original three that started it. Yep, the original three that painted this picture. Wow, that started this. They're all watching these people. They're watching these people go down. Whoa, this went through back. Yep. Yep, because they know something about this rat. Like they already know that if it's coming out differently, maybe these people watch readings, maybe these people went and got readings, but they already know whomever planned this, whoever designed this, whoever was supervising this, whoever constructed this, whoever put together this blueprint to come after you, this, you know, to confuse people about you. They already found out the truth, right? Truth unveiled. They already found out the truth that you're this matriarch. So they're feeling like, yeah, I'm not about to let these people navigate me in the wrong direction. So that's why they keeping watch. That's why they calling them like this. It's like something like they could be standing outside saying goodbye to somebody that's getting in their car, and then they see this person walk up the street and they're calling this person out. They're like, oh yeah, that's that mofo that was all that. Ooh. Like, yeah, this is the one that actually put us in, got us in this situation. Like, this the motherfucker that got my car messed up. This the motherfucker that got my house. You know, now they're pointing the finger in the right direction. It's like all of the gossip and rumor, they're so subject to it now. So that's what that 10 of Wands is. Yeah. Ooh, this is justice, though, playing out. Like they feel like being able to recognize that and switch up how they're going, you know, and they're keeping justice. Like they already know that there's a case going about them. Maybe some of these people have already sought out legal assistance because they were called in by some type of detective energy, because I saw that out here. Yep. Wow. So, oh, the detective was already out there. I was like, where is the detective? I thought I just saw it. Yep. They already witnessed you. Like they saw you in the matriarch energy. Now they see you like taking out like bits of science, so to speak, like things that can't be refuted as to why they won't get away with this. So you're communicating something or something that you did. It's like, they can't defeat science, right? Science is proven, right? And it's proven that you're the navigator of your destiny. You're on that voyage. You are a leader. You have been making the right decisions, and you know their objective too. It's something about you. It's already been written. Some of these people already went and told this attorney. So there's more than one rat out here. Some of these people already in this community already, again, they had to get their own attorneys involved. They had to like hire their own attorney. And now that they hired, some people even had to take out a second mortgage on their home to dang. And now that their lawyer has educated them to what trouble they were in because they received these subpoenas, or they were met by this detective energy that showed them like, we saw everything that y'all was doing. Yep. So they had to seek legal counsel, but they have to keep that on the hush. Ooh-wee. So they're kind of dancing around the situation by just not being involved, but then calling these people out too. Wow. And there's this boss energy that's coming in too. There is someone that is the master of wealth that sees you as the navigator of destiny, but just not for yourself. Because they know if you took this risk to take the voyage, they want to invest in you as a leader. They maybe even want to have you manage theirs or help you to manage. I can't see it as them helping you to manage your decision making, but they want to work with you to help people. Yeah. Their objective is to make sure that you're lifted up as this leader. And they want to maybe even give you additional resources. Maybe that's what this investment is. Additional resources to be like to help people manage their destinies. Yeah, that's what's coming together for you. Yeah. This person is very defensive about what they found out too. Wow. They got this message straight from the divine, baby. They got the message straight from the divine. What's the message? Somebody said, well, the message was the information transmission. The delivery was that you are a gift. You are a diviner. You see the unseen. You have foresight, insight, and a cosmic connection. Look, coming right out over here by this therapist. That's why these people can't fake flex and threaten these people anymore, because these people in the community are only reason why these people in the community may even be quiet right now is because they got these subpoenas, because they have legal counsel that are advising them. But trust and believe, they know what's coming next for these people. Wow. These people see you as like someone who really keeps on their honor. Like you armored up. You were ready for battle and you stayed loyal to it too, even if you was the only knight on the field. Okay. And that's because you already had these gifts from the divine, right? You were extraordinary with respect to your intellect, the way that you creatively use your mind to do things. It's like, this is an exceptional ability that you have that, you know, I'm understanding the rest of the world don't yet have. This is something that you cultivated through your process of enduring whatever this is. That's why they can't swap destinies, because they don't even know what the destiny actually is. Like, they see it, they have a foretelling, but they couldn't. The reason why they can't get in the seat, like the reason why they couldn't swap destinies, is because they won't have the information. It comes from within. It's something that lives in you. It's a case by case basis. Like, if you're in this therapist energy, you don't just have one thing that you can counsel on. You have multiple things, but you have to know what the ailment is of the person that's coming to you needs at that very moment in time. Because you can't treat somebody for bipolar and really they have schizophrenia and so on and so forth. You can't treat someone who's just depressed and then, you know, it's that kind of energy. Like, they wouldn't even be able to figure out what it is that these people are suffering from, because they never healed any of their own stuff. These people are still out here depressed and lonely and sad and defensive and, you know. Yeah. What I'm hearing is whoever that King of Cups energy is, they're planning on making sure that this person is the one that has to clean up the mess. Like, they're making sure that person, or they're going to clean this person up. That person and this coach energy, whoever... Okay, I'm gonna do one more interval of, there's some other players too that got involved that are trying to like mask themselves, like trying to like, I don't know, 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy, whatever. Damn. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, this gang too. There's a gang. Like outside of this community, there is somebody that somebody borrowed. I guess that's that person like half in, half out. That person may have already been on the run or is already in jail or something like that. But whoever this gang is, like they're helping to forge this together too. I've said that several times. They're helping to forge this, like to repair this situation too. Oh, shoot. Okay. Dang. Okay, so remember I said somebody's going to get beat up? That's this gang coming in to beat whoever this bartender energy is. So this gang has basically been enlisted or is on board with, they're going after that person and this animal shaman. What I'm understanding is the animal shaman lives in another country, but they got his ass. That's what I heard. Whoever this bartender is also drinks a lot. Right? And whoever the bartender, alcoholic, addicted person who avoids everything and abuses everything, like that's just the reality of it. They did the same thing with this gang too. Like they're avoiding this gang, but they know they abused their power with this gang too. Like they abuse their trust. They owe these people money. Somebody owes money to a gang and somebody else just is avoiding them. But they always knew this person was like, they only had this person around because this person talked a lot. Like they had a lot of small talk and whatever. But yeah. So whomever this is, there's two people is what I'm understanding. There's like a clown and a drunkard. Whoever these two energies are, this is one person who's either on the run, that half in, half out face. That person owes another gang a whole lot of money, or could be this gang. I don't know. Then there's this gang who was maybe even friends or had this drunkard around. But both of those gangs, essentially, whomever this clown and this drunkard are, they don't know that this gang is in this energy. They don't know. Like this gang still has these people thinking that they're cool. They may even call and keep in touch with these people, be like, to find out like, oh, where's the money at? But they don't know that they are so unaware to the fact that they are keeping an eye on this person because they have this strategy. But this person, these two people, this clown and this drunkard, they have no clue. They have no clue whatsoever. They wouldn't believe it until they see it. That's what I'm understanding. And whoever this is, that's like maybe traveling and goes, in and out of the country or whatever, they don't realize that this person is, that they are being watched. Like they don't realize that. Because what I'm understanding is they don't realize is that this gang determines what is the public good, and they know that fucking around and finding out is not a part of what they want to do, especially since it's like they lied to this gang too. So it's like, you borrowed money from us, you got us involved in some shit. We got other people that's locked up for some crimes that we committed against some other people that they got, like whether or not, those things maybe went down fine. Like maybe the gang was involved in like, I don't know. I don't want to say that. RAP. They know like these gangs already did work and did stuff for these people. And there's a separate gang that's the other person, whoever the clown is, that person borrowed money from. Yep. And they're going to keep telling whomever these people are, like, no, we're good. We're, keep going forward. Keep going forward with whatever these two are telling these gangs about, like, oh yeah, I'm about to have your money. Oh, like they're keeping them on the line doing that. They know that they're lying to them, right? They know that they're lying to them. They feel like this is some shit that nobody would ever have tried to do with these gangs. But they already know what their solution is. They already know how to solve this problem. Something about they have access to the technology. So they may have access to some technology that someone misused. Like maybe they have someone's, like I don't know if it's an SD card. I don't know if it's like motherboard to a computer or something, but they have access to all of that. I'm hearing somebody had to give that up to the gang in order for them to let them like move about. Wow. Look, first thing on the bottom of the deck. This is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. God ain't gonna help these mofos. And this is the truth about these lovers too, about these, unions and this partnership as well. And it's the truth that these people are currently in the Five of Swords, and it's moving up to the Ten of Wands. Like they are facing all the adversity that they could possibly face at this point in time, all the conflict and tension, etc., that they can face. Especially this King of Cups, which who I understand is this drunken energy that this gang is beat to smithereens, is what I just heard. They gonna have fun doing it, is what I just heard too. Oh yeah, they're gonna have fun. Look, got somebody's head on them, cannot make it up. And whoever the animal shaman is too, that person, look, it's like they already been bitten in the, I told you, somebody on crutches. This is whoever, I'm being told this is the barber energy, but this was the person that presented themselves as that animal shaman. They know that they coming for that person next, is what I'm understanding. They already got this drunkard's head on a pole. Like they know where this person stay at, because they know where this person be at, all of that stuff. Because again, they're keeping these people on the line by pretending like it's all good. But they know the same thing this community knows. Shh. All right, this is getting quite the long. Oh, yeah. What is it? Yeah, listen, they are working in this loving energy. Like, again, the lovers just came out with the truth. They are working in that energy. They are working in that energy. Again, somebody said they're going to love taking these people down. They are going to love, like they can't wait. It's like salivating at the mouth. They are going to love taking these people out in this way. Wow. 3 speaks about, so that's what I'm understanding. 3 speaks about communication. This is 3 wands. As soon as this information was communicated to them, that's when they started preparing for how they was going to let things go down so that they could get this drunkard and clown. I'm just telling you. Wow. 3 of Wands to the 3 of Pentacles. I already told you they working on this. Like they had the foresight. They had the communication. Everything came into play at the same time. Dang. Wow. For the star energy. For the collective. I cannot make this up. This is wild. They are, look, this 10 of Wands, this is again, that's where they're at. They've been past the, dang. Wow. 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 I'm going to leave it alone. I ain't going to keep, it's basically repeating what I already said. That's pretty much what it was doing. Repeating what I already said. Wow. And they're not even letting on even the slightest to the animal shaman, to the 3 original group members, the drunkard and the clown, like the couple that's involved in this, the pregnant broad. Like nobody knows about this except for the gang. That's how they keep it, right? Business is business, right? It's all business. They are not letting them know that they know who you are. They just know who you are. They feel confident in that. Wow. They feel confident in that. Wow. Okay. Anything else from this deck? Yeah. This is what changed, like, everything. This is what changed. 8 is about change. This is what changed their emotions. And they feel like you know, since they couldn't escape disappointment, because again, somebody owes, they owe money to these games, period. Somebody took some narcotics in exchange, you know, for a debt. So that's why one of them, and then the other group, they had this group enacting all this violence. And this group is basically, this gang is basically not wanting to get caught. And they feel like if this clown or this drunkard gets caught, they'll spill the beans. They'll tell everything about these gangs just to get the heat off of them. Ooh, that's why they're in this Five of Swords energy right now. They know. They know. Dang, that's why they're comfortable putting this group to rest. Like, group, and I'm saying group with respect to the 3 that started this, the 5 that engaged in it, because it's the pregnant girl, the dude holding the camera, the couple, and then there's this clown energy that's somewhere out there on the board. But this clown energy is trying to, they try, it's duality. They're trying to like mask themselves. Maybe they're, I don't know what they're doing. Spirit, you gonna tell us through these cards, what is this person doing? Yo, they're like, it's like they're running off because they already feel unbalanced. They already feel unbalanced. Oh, dang. Like they're trying to figure out, like they're contemplating how they can stabilize themselves. It came out with the Temperance, but this is the 4 of Cups. Like they're trying to stabilize their emotions right now about what they see in these messages. This is what I'm understanding. Yeah. Dang. They didn't know that they were in disagreement. How could you not know? Like you lied. You lied, Craig. You ain't got your lie. Look, it ain't going to stop what's happening. That's just the reality. What I'm understanding is whoever this clown is like running off on the plug, I guess is the energy. They feel like they not even tripping off of this person because this person going to pop up somewhere. This person, because whatever this person is, they're a clown. So they feel like they going to go and post on their social media, right? Or whatever it is that they have on these SD cards or whatever it is about the abusive technology. So that's the clown energy, is the one who's been abusing technology. But they know this person is like, this person is too full of themselves to not pop up somewhere. Dang. Yeah. Every time they feel like they back on their high horse or they got, you know, some type of stability. Like as soon as they feel like they've, you know, I don't know. I guess they go and run game. Maybe this person is like a romance scammer. So they want to boast that. And they know that this person is going to go on social media to show that. Like, it's like, you know, the biggest cock kind of energy. They know this person is like, it's just too enticing. This person cannot stay away from social media. Anytime they feel like they are in this 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, basically overthrowing other people, like the romance scammer. That's all I can understand is the romance scammer. Anytime they get into that romance scammer energy, and that's why this person is kind of like off somewhere. They didn't travel off somewhere. But they'll go and like romance scam different feminines, and then they don't have to, like there's no bills that'll show where they're at. There's no nothing that will show, but this person ends up showing stuff about where they're at. And what I'm understanding is as soon as that person does that, they have somebody else watching them on the internet. Like they have somebody that's able to tap in and pull down their information and like, yeah, dox them. That's what I'm understanding. Like as soon as they get in this 10 of Cups energy, they have somebody that's sitting there waiting that doxes them. So they keeping up with this person. This person thinks they're on the run. Wow. That's wild. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, every time this person, 8 is about change. Every time this person tries to change, they get educated. Like they get educated because the 8 of Pentacles is about education and engagement. Like as soon as this person engages on social media, it tells them where this person changed their location to. Look, there's the octopus. Look, they got more working against this person than this person can even think of. Again, their ego is big. Their ego is big. Anything else here for the collective? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. This person might be homeless or couch surfing or backtracking to some feminine energies. But whoever the feminine energies that they're dealing with, these women aren't confident in this person. Like their emotions, like they're up and down and they are often looking over their shoulders. So these women are not trusting this person. So this person may not even have anybody to go run to. I'm just saying. Maybe this person pillow talks too much. So maybe this person is off somewhere pillow talking to different feminine energies about what they got off with. Yep, look, King of Wands right there. So this person goes and tells these women whatever it is about why they're fidgety, why they're always looking over their shoulder, why they can't go do this, why they can't go and do this. And these women don't like being knocked off, so to speak. Like they don't not like, these women are women like who like to be able to post themselves on vacations and traveling and doing this and doing that on social media, right? But when they connect with this King of Wands energy, or that's what he think he is, biggest cock energy, that's what he think he is. Whenever they connect with this person, they realize that this person is in this clown energy because this person pillow talks too much about like what he's done. And I think he thinks that it's impressing these people, but it's these women are realizing like this person is oppressing me. This person ain't got no money. That's why they at my house. It's not because they like me. So it's like they don't even have no options for this anymore. Dang. These women are not at all on board. They are not investing in this person's lives, is what I'm seeing here. Because this is faith. 7 is faith in reverse. There's no faith that this person will be able to get away with this because this is Pentacles. There's no faith that this person is going to profit, that this person has any clear vision even, and that they even have the capability to make the investment in these feminine energies. So I'm just saying. Everything's leading to your 10 of Cups pretty much at this point because it's sitting right under the repair, restart, restore, renovate. All right. I hope that this has been helpful and insightful in some way, shape, or form. And I will catch you on the next one, collective. Later.